Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for our weekly angel reading for December 28th, 2015 through January 3rd, 2016. So let's just take a moment to take a deep breath and to connect in to the energy for this week. And as we do this, we just allow ourselves to focus within the light of our inner being and allowing that energy of light to expand throughout our bodies and into the space where we're sitting. And just allowing yourself to be nurtured with each breath by this inner divine source of knowing, peace, and abundance. Allowing every desire to be launched from the center of your vibrational being and trusting that the energy, momentum of energy within the universe is answering every desire, every prayer, with the alignment of joy and abundance and prosperity and success for each of them to be fulfilled. And as you just feel this truth within the source of your knowing, allow this expansion to reveal itself to you through the thoughts and ideas and insights that you begin to receive as they're indicating like flashes of light that have guidance and wisdom for you to help instruct you in fulfilling your goals and help you live out your life purpose with ease and clarity and a deep sense of fulfillment. And it is very important for you to understand that you are always, the source of your inner being is always in alignment. It is always in a place of fulfillment of desires and the manifestation of them. That connection is not something that can be severed. But what is important for us to recognize is when we feel that we are not aligned or disconnected, to pay attention to what it is that you're focused upon, because it is what you are focused upon that is disconnected, negative, or whatever way that you seem to judge it. You can never be disconnected, but what you focus on can be connected or disconnected, can be in alignment or out of alignment, can be in harmony or in sync with your truth or your inner being or out of it. And as you recognize and understand this, then as you focus upon whatever it is that you have given your attention to, then you can understand how you can choose to focus. So this gets down to about choosing how you focus upon something or someone. You can choose to focus on the negative that you see in them or that you perceive in them, or you can choose to focus upon something in them that you admire, something about them that uplifts you. And as you choose to focus upon those things that uplift you and uplift others, then you transform your whole reality. You transform your perspective. You invite your faith to be increased in the world and in yourself and in others, you see. So as you set out in this new year to embrace your goals and to embrace your heart and what it cares about and what it desires, then know that this awareness will help you to find more vibrational alignment. And that alignment will start to attract to you more things that are like it. And so you will start to feel as though that you're living a whole new life filled with possibilities, filled with opportunities. And so give yourself this gift by noticing and focusing your attention, attuning it to the alignment of your inner being. And so when you know that you will receive a sign, a clear sign, because it's like a chord or harmony or note. And that is different, that is not in alignment with the one that your soul, your source is offering. And when you feel that dissonance, then this is alerting you that what you're focused upon, or the way that you're focused upon it, or the person or the thing or the situation, event, is what needs to be corrected by you. And for you to look for those things in others, in situations that resonate with your inner being, that are in alignment. And then you will practice by default your own alignment. And as you do this, you increase the manifestations that will seem as though you are thriving and living in alignment with your truth. So let's just pay attention to this in the new year. And let's just see. And so they're just giving me a sense, and they're showing me almost a tree with a pyramid bottom. And they really, I guess what they want, this is sort of representing to me, they're showing me again that the bark of that tree is very thin, and that means about your connection. So that means that if you're focused in such a way and you feel as though you're manifesting lack, then it's because of your focus. And they want you to avoid focusing on lack, especially when huge changes come up, because they're indicating that this is the only obstacle that gets in your way, is when you offer to a thought, or you focus when you are feeling disconnected. Then all you're going to continue to see is more things that will help you to feel even more disconnected. And that becomes the obstacle that you create and that keeps expanding for you, that makes you feel like you're not getting anywhere. And so they want you to try to monitor how you feel in order to know what it is that you're creating for yourself, as a powerful way of understanding manifestation. Okay, let me just see if there's any other information as I kind of just tune in to this week. And so they're just indicating they want you to trust. They want you to, they were showing me an upside down T. My T is my symbol for trust. So when you're doubting, when you're experiencing doubt, this means that you're not focused upon that which is uplifts you, or that creates for you a sense of security. You're outside of that alignment, and they want you to, first of all, not worry about anything, and they want you to always understand that you're being guided no matter what. You Guidance doesn't leave you. It can't separate itself from you. It is you. It's the broader part of you. It's the greater, expanded part of who you are. And you can never be disconnected from it, because if anything, you are not outside of it, but you're within it. And so the obstacle comes that from within that alignment, we choose to focus on things that take us away, like a dissonant note, from that alignment, from the awareness of it. And then we feel like we're in a forest, and we've lost our way, and don't know the way home. And only way to correct that is to focus on those things that feel good to you, that begin to uplift you. And then the flow of all that information, all that guidance will be there for you immediately. So let's take a look at the card for the beginning of this week, or for the theme of this week in the Archangel Oracle card deck. And we have the Archangel Ariel, courage. Okay. It says, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. Okay. So this card, the sense I'm getting in for this week is, as she just stares at us with such confidence and fearlessness. So don't allow yourself to be talked out of things, or to doubt yourself, okay, because of fear, of being afraid of making a mistake, or being afraid of not succeeding, that you don't try something, that you don't trust your inner being and go for it. So your courage is going to come not because you know ahead what you need to do, or you know best how to avoid a problem. Your courage is going to come from you being so in tune with the nature of your inner being, your source. Paying attention to when your body feels nurtured, and feels loved, and feels peaceful, and feels relaxed, versus when it may feel tensed, or stressed, or anxiety, or frustration. And knowing that following the path of least resistance is the guidance that you need to be courageous, to have faith in, and to trust it. And no matter what anything else outside of you is indicating, you trust your gut instincts, rather than just going with what your mind is telling you. And as you do this, you will feel a new strength, and a sense of renewal in this week. Let me just tune in and see what additional messages I get from this card. It's interesting. I feel like I'm seeing someone sitting at a grand piano and playing. And so it's that sort of, could be literal, and it could mean also, focusing, as they're showing me my symbol for nurturing, focusing on creative things that you enjoy doing, that help you to get into the vortex, help you to relax and feel at peace. Because when you're in a relaxed state, when you're not resisting, then you are allowing. And everything that you've been praying for and wanting to come through does, with when there is no resistance present. So doing things that help you to feel at ease is helps you to manifest, to bring those things to you that much faster. And I feel like that there is something as well that, you know, to pay attention to those things that you're good at, to highlight those things for yourself, or to notice things that are working out and that are going well, as that is the universe highlighting the path of least resistance that you are to follow towards your goals. So be courageous to not let your fears kind of influence you to do the opposite of what you know within your being is what's right for you to do. Okay? All right, let's take a look at the card for the beginning of the week. All right, and so this is a very good card to receive for the beginning of this week, the Sun card. And so when the Sun card comes up, I know one of the things that we've been having some unusual weather in this part of the country in the East Coast. So, but the Sun is about energy, right? And feeling energetic, feeling as a positive sign. So there's a sense that you're going to feel energized, um, and that you're going to feel that, you know, successful. You're going to have a lot of confidence, a lot of clarity about things that are going on. So you can take this card as a good sign that things are going to go well. This is going to be a flow day. Maybe I'm getting a sense about energy work or energy healing as well. Um, you know, that you may want to, um, you may be asked to give some energy healing, or you may want to get some for yourself or to work with energy. Um, Also, you know, if you are someone who is conscientious about the earth, you also may want to, you know, conserve some energy. So you may want to, if you've been thinking about that, I don't know why that came through, but it's just it came through for me for a moment there. This is the Archangel Uriel, and this is also about claircognizance. So pay attention to like ideas that just going to come through. You're going to feel like really energetic, and that there are going to be a lot of ideas and insights, and write them down. Okay. um, as this is the beginning of the week and we're transitioning into the new year, this would be a good time to write down all the things in to the universe that you wish to affirm its success in the new year moving forward. So, you know, just anything that you feel energized about. If you just feel like this day is going to be, things are going to move in very powerful ways, you know, as things, clarity comes through, or things that you try to do will just have a lot of support behind them. And a lot of people be enthusiastic about their support of them or their support of you. So just be very open to this. So as the energy is flowing this day, go with it. Don't hesitate is the feeling I'm getting in this day. Listen to your intuition and go with it. This is going to be a day where you can really take the opportunity and take some of the advantages that the universe may be giving to you. Let me just tune in to this card and see if I get any additional information. Okay, so they're showing me the one shoe, and it's almost like the person lost their shoe on the other foot, and it would be the left foot. so that they lost their shoe, and they have the shoe on the right foot. And so the sense, I've never had this as a symbol, a vision before, but the sense that I have here is that when it's almost like they're showing me a tree now, connection. They want you, the right foot for me represents the, taking action. And it's almost a sense that it's something you may feel like you lost your footing somehow, or there's a sense that you may uh, hesitate, that you may want to hesitate, like that left shoe. You're not, is missing, which would probably be more the feminine aspect, your intuition, and you're not listening to your intuition. You want to hesitate and not listen to your intuition. And so what they want you to do is to release any doubts or hesitation, okay? And just to take those steps and move forward, okay? All right, let's take a look at the middle of the week. Now, for the middle of the week, we have the card Unity, and we have another major arcana card, and it's the Archangel Sandalphone. And so this is still the last 2 days. That'd be Christmas Eve. I'm sorry, the 30th, and Wednesday and Thursday, and New Year's Eve. So this card is titled Unity. Okay, and the card says traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seek out mentors and like minded friends. So, in this card, the sense that I'm getting is that this card represents different things coming together, um, melding different things together, different viewpoints. Okay, now you also may want to sort of, with this card, could indicate that you may want to be a little bit more aware that of different people's viewpoints, and be thinking of ways in which you can draw upon the strengths or from each one of these viewpoints. Again, this is a way where you could end up focusing on the negative and seeing something that kind of takes you, kind of throws everything off for you, so to speak. And what they want you to do is to really focus on all the things that you can draw upon, that you can find useful for yourself. You know, people may have different traditions or different viewpoints, but you can always learn something or take something from them that you can utilize, something that you find a connection with. So be open to finding connections with others, that in ways that are useful to you, and that in ways that you can also relate to them in the middle of the week, as you just kind of continue this theme of success. And I just feel like this is all about helping you to stay focused on your own dreams and your own purpose, that you don't have to allow yourself to be influenced or swayed. You don't have to choose sides, okay, in order to be yourself. And this is a very powerful lesson to learn. You can be yourself and appreciate your own beliefs and who you are, and as well appreciate them in others. And this helps you to, it helps to open your eyes and to see options that would not be available to you otherwise if you were to shut down and to focus on the negative. So very powerful lesson there. Let me just tune into this card for the middle of the week and just see if there any additional messages or guidance from the angels. And I feel like I can't see the words on the heart, but I'm looking at a person who's has no shirt on, and there are words, three-letter words written across their chest. And I felt like when I saw it, don't take people's others' words to heart. And maybe the fact that I can't see the words is part of their meaning, that they're just words, um, but you don't have to take them to heart. You don't have to bear others' beliefs or thoughts or ideas about you on yourself. Okay? You only have to focus on who who you are and what you're trying to do and what's important to you. So just be very aware. I don't know if in this part of the week, in the middle of the week, if something will come up where you'll feel a bit maybe challenged, but and there's always information coming at us from everywhere. Through the media, we're being bombarded, and we're not always aware of it. We have learned to adapt to it, and we just accept it. But maybe you're going to be a little bit more sensitive in the middle of the week, and so what they're kind of asking you to do is to know that you're not doing anything wrong, that you don't have to question yourself and your own beliefs, and you don't have to struggle with others in order to be who you are. What they really want you to do is just to tune in to your heart, and where those words don't resonate within your source, they can't get into the inner part of your being that is pure positive energy and that's always in alignment with the universe and with your truth. There is no discrepancy about who you are, and there's full appreciation for you there. And so allow yourself to be um, in alignment with that inner knowing about yourself. And again, I just get a sense so far. Don't hesitate as you move throughout the week. Okay, let's move on to the card for the end of the week, as the time is moving along here. I'm in a different place, so visiting relatives, losing track of time. But this card says this is the Eight of Water. So there's going to be for the weekend a sense of, we've had this card come up a lot lately, and I get a sense that all of this is coming, all these feelings and things that will be coming up for you, is because this is all helping you to make that huge shift that's coming up for you in this year, where so that you can get beyond those blocks that and deal with those blocks within yourself, because they're really created within us. And so your inner being is really calling you to move forward, to move on, to leave certain dramas behind, and so that you can start something that's very positive and that will, because the next card that comes after this is the wishes fulfilled card. And so this is, you're being guided. Just know that this card is really speaking to that you're not leaving those that you love behind, but you're moving on, and to embrace new relationships and to expand the relationships you have, because as you are become uplifted by your spiritual purpose and by your heart, you uplift those that you love. So you're not leaving them behind, but you're bringing them along with you, those that are meant to be still on that path and journey with you. Okay, let me just take a look at the card that we pull from the bottom of the deck, and it's the King of Air. Okay, and so this card is indicating that in this week, the underlying influence is about speaking your truth and being a leader in this week, and not being afraid to say what you mean, to express yourself. If that's an opportunity comes up for you, don't be afraid to. You will have the confidence. You'll be able to communicate. You'll be able to articulate yourself So don't be afraid. Just go for it. All right. Let me just tune in and see if there's anything else I'm getting in this reading. All right. So, yeah, just be aware that in this week, there are some things that can make, come up that can kind of make you feel a little bit vulnerable, but know that you have the strength to stand on your own 2 feet. And I think that's what you're going to really get out of this week is a sense that you can really stand on your own 2 feet now and begin to grow and succeed in ways that you want. So I send you all lots of love and angel blessings. This week um, I will be returning to do readings and the daily card messages after the 4th of January. So if you're looking for an angel reading, feel free to contact me at theangelschool.com, which you can find in the description link below. And also, if you haven't joined us yet on Facebook, you can find that link for the daily card messages I pull from Monday through Friday. I pull a card and give messages from the angels. So join us there and like those pages and subscribe here. And I wish you all a prosperous, blessed, and joyous new year. So God bless you all, and I'll see you next week.